Nikki, and today I'm here for the August wrap-up. I read 5 books this month. Well, 4 and a bit. First I will start with the audiobook I read, which was Strangers on a Train by Patricia Highsmith. It's part of the 8 Perfect Murders thing I'm doing. It was made into a movie, and it was okay. I gave it 4 stars, I think. It's not a very long book. Only about 9, maybe closer to 10 hours. But it was okay. It was interesting. I liked the characters, even though they, not all of them, but your main 2 sort of go off the rails, as one would imagine. Yeah, I'll probably talk more about it when I finish the next one. Do the last 4 of that 8. Next, I DNF'd Polaris Rising. I did read the summary when I got this, and I did know that there was going to be some romance, but I was expecting more sci-fi, less romance. But this is like immediately the guy she's going to be with is right there and basically naked, and they fall in love. And I did flip to the back, and I believe they have explicit, well, they have sex, and I'm not interested in reading that. So I DNF'd it. And I will pass that along to somebody who will enjoy it. Next I read, I think this is 31 books of the Omnibus of One Piece, volumes 94 through 96. They are in Wano, which is like Japan, and they're trying to beat the next bad guy on their list. Not that they have a list, but it just seems wherever our little Straw Hat crew goes, they find somebody tougher to beat up, which is the point, because then they all get experience and level up, so to speak, and get more powerful, because at the end of each arc, because they're pirates, their bounties go up significantly. So I suspect at the end of this arc, their bounties are going to go up quite a bit. And in this one, you could probably pick up One Piece at the start of the Wano arc and not really miss anything. But they're on Wano to, it is under the tyranny of 2, but specifically 1, Kaido, I think is how you say it. And he is a big, scary pirate man, and the crew gives about 0 shits because he's a very bad man and hurting the normal people, and they don't like that. Because they might be pirates, but they've got a sense of honor, I suppose. Yeah. And then it's just a bunch of other plot lines that were out there are being tied together, and there's other pirates that aren't our crew that are having some adventures as well, and they show that because it's all connected, because Oda Ichiro knows what he's doing. Then I read The Crimson Campaign, which is the second in the Powder Mage trilogy. And I really enjoyed it. I did get mad because Tamis, who started the whole rebellion, I'm not going to hold it up because there's no pretty cover, is off in this one direction with a group of his power mages, and back where the rest of the army is fighting is his son, Tennille, I believe that's how you pronounce that. And Tennille is like getting shit upon by the rest of them, and you're like, are you kidding me? Him and I think it's Kapol is how you pronounce it, is a young woman he found in another part of the world, and she's super uber powerful, even the gods are afraid of her, and I'm like, you're gonna fuck with him and her? I don't think so. And then Tamis is going through some stuff, and you're just like, there's parts where you're like really angry, and then there's other parts where people are like, so and so has done this, and you're like, no, he hasn't, because as a reader, you know, you were shown not everything, but a majority of what is happening. So when something happens with Tamis, and then you go back to Tennille and people are talking about it, you're like, but it's happening. It's so yeah, that's deliberate, I'm sure, but I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what happens in the finale. And I think there's even another trilogy set in the same universe, which I might have to check out. And finally, I read We Free the Stars. I still haven't gotten that damn sticker off, by Hasfa Faisal, the second in the We Hunt the Flame duology. And it was so good. It was a nice little wrap-up. Not little, it's a big chunky book, but a lot of the chapters aren't very long. There's even some that are like a page. But it wrapped up everything nicely and neatly, and it just sort of did the same thing that Girls of Paper and Fire did, where, because it's a duology, the bad person is defeated, but it didn't end there. Like, it continued about how the characters dealt with that and what the world was rebuilding, so I really liked that. I liked all the characters. Our main character, I think I've said this before, Zafira, I think I said it in my last one, she does stupid stuff, but I understand why she does stupid stuff, because she's used to relying on herself and her magic. And, you know, when something goes wrong, she tries to fix it because that's what she grew up doing, basically. Whereas sometimes main characters do stupid stuff and you're like, no, there's no reason. That's just stupid. So, yeah, I understood that. I understood... You really get a lot of the characters. Zafira, Nasir, and Altair each have their own chapters, like from their point of view, and everything they do makes sense, which is always nice, especially in YA, where sometimes characters just do things that don't make any sense. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I finished the duology. That's fun. I know Hasfa Faisal has another book coming out, or another book series coming out sometime soon, so I'll definitely pick that up. And that's what I read in August. It obviously wasn't as much as I wanted, but life happened, so yeah. I think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.